Hey, what's up guys, and today welcome to my first tutorial, and today I'm just going to tell you how to transform the look of Windows 10 UI into Windows XP. Now before we get into that topic, you might want to think that why would you want to transform into Windows XP? Well, it's just based on so many people preferences. In my opinion, it's just because it's quite cool and it's colorful. Anyway, so before we get into the step by step, I'm just gonna tell that this will went through 3 phases, which is depends on the difficulty it was. Even though it's not that difficult, but I'm pretty sure that for some people who have the first experience with the PC still didn't have too much that I understand. I don't know, but yeah, for the people who want to try to do this, it's just simple, and all of the files, which I'm also gonna zip it, and I'm also gonna put the link in the description so you guys can use it rather than instead of going through the links. Although yes, I will put the links, the original sources of these several things. This actually came from DeviantArt, so you guys might want to check it out. And first of all, let's gonna go through the easy phase. So the easy phase is just quite easy. It's just click customization, but click personalize, right click and then click personalize, and then change the background. So the background is that we're just gonna open up the browser first. It depends on you guys. You might want to use plenty of browser. I'm just gonna use this one, and then let's search for Windows XP HD wallpaper pack. So this one is actually, you can just download it despite need to log in into the DeviantArt. Previously I haven't it's actually, you can just download it without logging through DeviantArt. Right now it's just that. Anyway, so here it is, the wallpaper pack, and then you can just change the wallpaper. So here's the ones that I've downloaded, and there you go. And yeah, there you have it. I also want to change the colors. So the colors for this, you're gonna use the blue one, and then let's change the lock screen. The lock screen here, I'm just gonna set into this one. Is already inside the wallpaper pack that I've also put it in the link through the zip file. And yeah, there you have it. Actually, between those colors, either this one or this one, it's actually dependable. But you also, okay, I think this one, because this one is a lot brighter than this one. So yeah, I guess so. Say this one then. Okay, this one. So let's get into the other ones, which is minimize the ribbon. So I've already minimized my ribbon. It's actually quite easy. You can just, this one, you can just borrow, you can just click this one, or instead you can just double click it, and there you have it. Actually, I think in the Windows XP there's also a thumbnail, there's also a quick access, much like that, but I haven't found some of the cool quick access for this one. Leave the comment down below if you want to use to. Probably I can put it in the revised version of it. And yes, despite I'm not gonna delete this one again. So let's get into the medium phase. So the medium phase is we're going to try to set the sound scheme. All you have to do is just right click this speaker symbol and then click sounds, and then there you have it. This is the sound scheme. And then since I already have my own sound scheme that I already set it, and just click, you can actually save it as Windows XP, for instance. But I already named my own, so yeah. And how do I get this sound scheme, the sounds? Well, you can just download it in the same one, DeviantArt. It's just by JoshLalonde. You can check it out. And I'm also put it. I was already put it in the zip, so that you guys also can going through it, can download it. So yeah. So here it is, the preference. You might as well just gonna pause it if you might see this one kind of one by one. Okay, so I can only summarize with I'm not gonna play anything with the speech recognition. I usually just put the some of these just based on the what File Explorer does, which is like some Windows pop-up blocks. I just put this one, and then DMT recycle. I just put the XP recycle. Feed discover is just put this one, and then start navigation using this one, and notification bar using information bar, because that's it. I guess no, it's just the same, I guess. Anyway, the Windows log on and log off sound, and also exit Windows. You might know this, but where do I find this one, and how it does it? How does it work? So I'm just gonna open up regedit, and search out H class user, and even labels, and then you can show that this one, Windows log on, log off. Just click 0 for exclude from CPL, and the same thing goes on with the system exit, which leads to the exit Windows. However, this one only available if you for certain things. I guess one of them is that you need to use password for that, which mine doesn't work because mine doesn't have any password. My user doesn't have any password. But if you have password, or you also disable the fast startup, this quite works for you. The rest of them is that, yeah, is what I expected. You want to look at the going through my preferences one by one, and also enable the play Windows startup sound. Despite it's still running up the startup sound like you will see in the Windows 7 or Windows Vista, but I can show you how to change it, how to change the startup on the hard phase, on the last part. So the next one is that we're just gonna we're just gonna download OpenShell. So this is the link. I'm just gonna put the link. You can just download it, and actually I've already put that in. It leads to the GitHub page of it, releases, and you can just download the newest version of it. Basically, this is the the newest version of Classic Shell since it was discontinued back in 2017, and then people revive it, and yeah, I would have expected so much performance compared to what they've done previously. And to get the Windows XP, I used this one. Despite, yes, there are Windows XP Classic ones that I can't find much better link, but I actually just say that this has a lots of a lots of this has lots of uh, shapes like curved, square, lots of types, so you can customize it by your own. And then I guess that's it. So you're just gonna open up the open shell. So you're gonna up the open shell. And yeah, it leads to my... Okay, I'm just gonna reset this. So for okay, so we're gonna open up the open shell, so it's easy. Just browse the open shell, already installed that. So to click the menu settings, and then here you get classic with 2 columns. That's the defaults, and the start button is not replaced yet. We're just gonna replace the start button with the custom ones that I picked in the inside the Windows tips. There you have it, and here it is. So you can just search, you can just select which one. I'm just gonna put the ones that has italic in it. This one, yeah. And then click the skin, then change from Metro to Windows XP Luna, and then just select blue. So as you can see, this shows the user picture, but I remember that you can actually show the username, so just gonna put that in, and there you have it. And also yeah, disable the small icons at large font because it's also pretty weird. And that's it. There you have it. It's what you expected from such a good, nice, look apparent um, Windows XP. So why not we get into the hard part of it? We're gonna take a look at the hardest parts of it, which does take a requires a tweaking software, because if not, you might want to try to do the really hard way, which you need to use registry and command prompt. You need to reboot more often. So yeah, in this one I'm just going to use Winaero, which is Winaero Tweaker, which has a lots of tweaking with Windows 10 tweaking features in it. So we're just going to open up the Winaero Tweaker. It take a while, is it? Okay, there you go. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so here it is, the Winaero Tweaker. And then all you have to do is first of all, we're gonna change the startup sound first, because the startup sound is as you would expect it, the Windows 10 sound, but mine was already changed into. Yep, that's right, the Windows startup. All you had to do is just replace the startup sound, and then simply just change it with just open up the Windows and then click out the zips the files that I've already sent through, then just put the start up, the Windows XP start. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Oh yeah, so yeah, you need to choose the Windows startup. So yeah, you need to choose the Windows startup, and there you have it. I already set mine, so it's already done. And then we're just gonna change the inactive bar colors into that. So yeah, for instance, let's just open up this one. It's the same thing. So if it's that, then we just to make it a lot darker a bit. Done. So yeah, looks new. So yeah, as the time goes by, just set its custom color, and then what I had to do now, the next thing is change up the system font. Although it's not really advisable, because the ones that Windows XP usually use is the Windows MS Sans Serif, which broke some of the characters, especially with the colons in it. It's optional for you guys to try out, but yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to download MS or the sans serif, not the newest one, but the classic one. And then this you can show the BSOD instead of looking at the smiley face. It's also optional in my opinion. Like this one, but I'm just gonna kind of like the usage of smiley face because it shows the errors in quite simple way. If you're really getting into technical ones, you might need to go through. You can just show the BSOD, and then enable the balloon tooltips as what you expect. You can just type in with the. You just change this one and then enable, and then you need to sign out. I'm just gonna do that later, and after that we can just change the custom arrow not using the Winaero Tweaker, but instead we're using we go to the PC settings and then click mouse settings. It's not advisable. It's also optional. You can change the pointer to the standard one is the largest one. So yeah, it's quite large. But I'll be sure to put the classic pointer, put the cursor in the link description so that you guys can change it too. So yeah, but yeah, here it is. That what it's look like. The classic the volume also, yeah. Before we end this one, I'm just gonna think that you might want to change to the classic volume. Despite this is not a classic the volume bar from Windows XP, rather than it's from Windows 7, but it's good to know. It just makes it feel classic. So this is the alt volume control. Just click enable, and yeah, there you have it. That's all for today. That's all for today. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, much like any typical people who want to know thing. YouTuber who are noting it, just be sure to share it. Be sure to share it to your friends, I guess. See you guys next time. Bye.